Hi everyone, this is my identity presentation for graphic design. So what I had to do for my project was create branding for a pet clothing company. So um, I wasn't really sure how to start with that, so I looked onto Pinterest as to what other brands had done for their like branding and stuff like that. And I got a variety of different things. I got logos that were very intricate and had like a full dog, and then there were other designs that were just like a word. So uh, it was a little tough getting a pet clothing design to be a little bit on the easier side, but I worked with it and I kind of put together a lot of things that I saw repetition in. Um, so I kind of went a little bit more, what's it called? Like a little bit more basic with my design. I didn't want anyone to not know what my design was, but like, I wanted people to get what it meant just by looking at it. So I looked up pictures of dogs and I found this one picture that I thought was suitable, and so I kind of referenced it and I took it and I took a dog smiling and then I just put a bone in its mouth. And then I went with the red nose just to do a pop of color in it. And my brand is called Good Boy Pet Clothing Company, just because normally pet owners say good boy to their dogs, which is simple. Um, I stuck with three colors during my project, and it's black, white, and red, so it can go easily on different products and stuff like that. So this is the logo, and then this is it on black. So the red pops against the black, which is very pleasing. And then this is my logo in kind of a more stacked version. If I can unzoom, that would be great. There we go. So I did it stacked just because I wanted to see how it fit with different like sizing and stuff like that. So like the top one could probably go on like a sign, and this one would probably go on like a poster or something like that. And I also just wanted to try what a red background would look like, and I had a little trouble because I wanted to keep the red nose, so I tried switching it to black, and it did show up pretty well with getting the point across. Um, and this is a black and white logo, so I did it with the normal white and then the black. So for typography, I used Royal Acid as my font because I didn't want something with too harsh of lines, because I feel like dogs are natural, like they're a growing like creature and stuff like that. So I wanted something with rounded edges, but also was kind of like trendy and like fashionable, like pet clothing. Um, so I think Royal Acid was pretty fit into my branding. Once again, I used these Pantone colors, which black and white is automatic. So I only had to use one color, basically, which was pretty nice. So I also had to do a hang tag for, like, the tag you pull off your clothes. Um, so I went with three different designs. I went with a white background with red. I went with a cardboard background with black text, and then a black with white. And hopefully the tags would be like paper or like cardboard or something like that, just because I feel like that's suited more towards the audience that would be purchasing. Like it's more of reusable and stuff like that. And then I was also tasked with making a fabric tag, which I didn't want to go with the simple one that's at the top of you know, the top of the shirt, because it would be pet clothing. So they wouldn't necessarily be having that. So I wanted to go with something that would be on like the edge of the shirt down here. So I went with a square one. And then I did black and white. So I changed the way that the picture is and the text to sideways, just because it didn't really fit correctly like upside down with the picture on it. And I thought it came out pretty good. I got the point across. And then I had to make an Instagram ad, which I just took a picture of a dog and blurred it a little bit. and put the logo on top, and I thought it looked pretty nice. I think it would look good as an Instagram ad or somewhere like maybe on Facebook or something like that. Um, and then I was tasked with spacing, so I just put the outline, and then I had to make a shopping bag. And so to, jump off of the reusable thing from the tag before, I thought it would be really cool to make a reusable bag. So I took the logo and I put it on like a fabric kind of bag. And I think that would also get the branding to be a little bit more out there because it wouldn't be just thrown out as soon as like you get the bag. And then for my research questions, I wrote, my client for this project would definitely be young adults who have either cats or dogs, obviously. This brand is meant for a more metropolitan or suburb area on the map, as clothing is a little bit more on the expensive side, because it's not a necessity, it's a luxury. This brand supports recycling, as is seen in the reusable bag and paper/cardboard tag. This brand is more of a luxury company, as said before, as is made with refined and eco-friendly materials. So this would be based towards more younger audience because a lot of older people aren't really buying like outfits for their dogs and stuff like that. And also the reusable thing is suited towards a younger audience because I've noticed personally that people around my age are more into sustainability and being eco-friendly. So for the other logos related to like pet clothing, I said Petco, which is a very iconic brand. Chewy, which is a new brand which sends you like treats, toys, clothing like in the mail as like a box, a subscription. And then the Posh Puppy Boutique, which obviously is a pet clothing brand. And I mostly took my like inspiration from Petco and Chewy because I wasn't really attracted to the Posh Puppy Boutique branding. It didn't really like suit it as well, but it is a very cute logo anyway. So yeah, this is overall my whole project. This is the standards guide, and yeah, I think that's it. Thank you.